Welcome, my dear seekers, to a profound exploration of our perceptions and the intricate matrix of illusions that often cloud our understanding of reality. Today, we explore a theme that touches the core of our existence, how our perception of reality can often be distorted, and what we can do to see through this veil of illusion to touch the truth beneath. Breaking free from the matrix of illusion. Let us begin by understanding the very fabric of this matrix. Imagine reality as a vast, multi-layered tapestry, woven not only with the threads of physical events and encounters, but also with the subtler fibers of thoughts, emotions, and spiritual energies. Each of us is born into this tapestry with a unique perspective, a singular viewpoint from which we interpret and interact with the world. Over time, this perspective is shaped and often distorted by numerous factors: our upbringing, the media we consume, the cultural and societal norms that envelop us, and the personal biases we develop. How often do we question the authenticity of our perceptions? Are we seeing the world as it is, or are we viewing it through a distorted lens crafted over years of conditioning? Consider for a moment the possibility that much of what you believe to be true about the world and yourself might be a part of this grand illusion. This is not to say that everything is an illusion, but rather that our perceptions can be so clouded by external and internal influences that the truth becomes obscured. To see through this matrix of illusion, we must first acknowledge its existence. Recognize that what we perceive as reality is often a complex mix of truth and misconceptions molded together. Understanding this is crucial, for it is only with awareness that change begins.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Now let's focus on the tools that can aid us in piercing through these illusions. Meditation is a powerful technique, not just for relaxation, but for refining our ability to perceive reality more clearly. Through meditation, you can quiet the incessant chatter of the mind, providing space for truth to emerge. As you sit in silence, observe your thoughts without attachment, noticing how many of them are reactions to deeply ingrained beliefs and conditioning. Furthermore, critical thinking is indispensable. It involves questioning the origin of your beliefs and the validity of your perceptions. Why do you think the way you do? Who benefits from you holding certain beliefs? By critically analyzing our thought processes, we can begin to separate our personal insights from inherited misconceptions. Another significant approach is the cultivation of mindfulness, living with full awareness in the present moment. Mindfulness teaches us to observe our environment and our interactions without judgment, which can help in recognizing the filters through which we view our world. Let us also consider the role of empathy in understanding reality more fully. When you truly empathize with others, you step into their shoes and see the world from their perspectives. This not only broadens your understanding of reality, but also diminishes the egocentric view that often supports our illusions. Navigating the labyrinth of personal bias. As we deepen our exploration, let's turn our attention to the labyrinth of personal biases that each of us harbors. Personal biases are like the colored glasses that tint everything we see. They can be based on our experiences, the roles we identify with, or the fears and desires that lurk in our subconscious. These biases skew our interpretation of events, other people, and even ourselves, leading us deeper into the matrix of illusion. To navigate this labyrinth, start by identifying your biases. This requires honest self-reflection and the courage to admit to flaws in your perspective. Are you more sympathetic to people who resemble you in appearance, beliefs, or background? Do you dismiss ideas too quickly because they challenge your comfort zone? Recognizing these biases is the first step towards overcoming them. Once identified, challenge your biases by exposing yourself to diverse perspectives. Engage with people whose life experiences and viewpoints differ markedly from your own. Read broadly, listen to varying opinions, and open yourself to the vast array of human experiences and wisdom. Through this exposure, you begin to dilute the strength of your biases, allowing a more accurate perception of reality to form. In this part of our journey, let's reflect on an essential question. How might your life change if you saw the world without the distortion of your biases? Imagine the freedom and clarity that would come from such a vision. To further refine our understanding, let's incorporate the practice of detachment. Detachment here does not mean disengagement from the world, but rather an emotional and intellectual distancing from the immediate reactions and judgments we form. This stance helps in assessing situations and interactions more objectively, preventing our biases from clouding our judgments. The role of cultural conditioning in the matrix of illusion. Moving deeper into our exploration, we must address the powerful influence of cultural conditioning. From the moment we are born, culture begins to shape our perceptions, dictating what is normal, acceptable, or desirable. This conditioning can be so pervasive that often we aren't even aware of its influence on our perceptions. To dismantle the illusions built by cultural conditioning, it is imperative to first recognize the extent of its impact. Reflect on the cultural narratives that have been part of your upbringing. These might include beliefs about success, the roles of different genders, the value of material wealth, or ideas about happiness and well-being. Each of these narratives serves as a building block for the matrix of illusion that distorts our true understanding of reality. By questioning these cultural narratives, we begin to unravel the threads of illusion. Ask yourself, which of these beliefs serve my growth and which limit me? Are these beliefs universally true, or are they specific to the cultural context in which I was raised? This process of questioning is not about rejecting your culture, but about discerning which parts of it enhance your understanding of reality and which parts distort it. One effective way of examining cultural conditioning is through travel or exposure to other cultures. This exposure can provide a stark contrast to your own cultural norms and prompt you to think critically about what you've always accepted as normal. It offers a fresh perspective that can break down parochial beliefs and open up new ways of seeing the world. Another method to transcend cultural conditioning is through education, particularly in history, philosophy, and sociology. These disciplines help us understand how societies are formed, how cultural norms are established, and how they evolve over time. This understanding can liberate us from the grip of outdated or unhelpful cultural norms. The illusion of separateness and the universal connection. As we continue, it's crucial to address one of the most profound illusions that the Matrix casts, the illusion of separateness. At its core, this illusion makes us perceive ourselves as distinct and disconnected from others and from the environment. This sense of separateness fosters competition, conflict, and the exploitation of resources, leading to a myriad of societal and personal issues. However, when we look deeper, we find that this separateness is merely a construct. Quantum physics and spiritual traditions alike speak of the interconnectedness of all things. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the thoughts we think, and the emotions we feel are all part of a continuous exchange between us and the universe around us. To dissolve the illusion of separateness, start by cultivating a sense of unity with all life forms. Practices like deep ecological awareness, where you experience the environment as a part of you, can be transformative. Similarly, the practice of loving kindness meditation extends your goodwill not just to people you like, but to all beings, reinforcing the understanding of our fundamental connectedness. Reflect now on how recognizing this interconnectedness could change your interactions with people and the planet. How would it affect your choices, your actions, and your sense of responsibility? Practical steps to living beyond the illusions. In this final segment of our exploration, let's focus on practical steps you can take to live a life that is increasingly free from the distortions of this matrix of illusion. Daily mindfulness practices are essential. They keep you rooted in the reality of the present moment, away from the past conditioning and future anxieties that often cloud perception. Engaging regularly in self-inquiry is another vital practice. This involves continuously questioning the origin and validity of your thoughts and beliefs. It's a process of mental refinement where untruths are gradually discarded and a clearer perception of reality is developed. Community plays a crucial role in this journey as well. Surround yourself with people who are also committed to seeing beyond the illusions. Such communities provide support, insight, and a mirror to reflect your own biases and conditioning. Lastly, embrace the role of a lifelong learner. Acknowledge that the journey to seeing reality clearly is an ongoing process. There is always more to learn, more biases to uncover, more conditioning to understand and transcend. With these practices, tools, and insights, you are better equipped to navigate and eventually transcend the matrix of illusion. This journey towards clarity is not just about personal enlightenment, but is also a path that can lead us to live more harmonious, understanding, and compassionate lives. Now, let us pause here and reflect on all that we have uncovered. Consider how you might begin to implement some of these practices in your daily life and how each step might bring you closer to a clearer, truer perception of reality. If you wish to continue this exploration deeper or revisit any aspect we've discussed, feel free to indicate your interest, and we will journey further together. The path to authenticity. Unmasking our true selves in the illusion. As we continue to explore our journey towards a clearer perception of reality, we must confront a fundamental aspect of the matrix of illusion, the way it masks our true selves. The roles we play, the expectations we adhere to, and the identities we cling to are often layers upon layers of societal, familial, and self-imposed illusions. These layers not only distort our perception of reality but also keep us from our deepest truths and potential. One of the most powerful ways to unmask our true selves is through embracing vulnerability. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as a weakness when, in fact, it is a profound strength. It involves opening up to the truth of who we are, including our fears, hopes, and dreams, and sharing our true selves with others. This can be frightening because it challenges the protective illusions we've built around our egos. However, when you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you invite genuine connections with others and create the space for authentic living. Consider the moments when you have felt most connected and alive. Were these not the times when you were honest about your feelings and open to the experiences around you? Vulnerability breaks down the walls of the illusion that isolates us and allows us to experience the richness of life in its fullest. Another vital step in unmasking our true selves is questioning the various identities we assume. We often define ourselves by our professions, relationships, successes, or failures. But are these labels truly who we are? Or are they just convenient descriptors that confine us within certain boundaries? To see beyond these labels, we must critically look at how they serve us and limit us. Do they allow us to grow, or do they trap us in a static image? By regularly reassessing our roles and identities, we can shed those that no longer serve us and embrace a more fluid, dynamic understanding of who we are. This fluidity allows us to adapt, grow, and embrace new opportunities for self-discovery and expression. To connect with our true selves, cultivating inner silence is essential. In the silence of the mind, the voice of our authentic self can emerge. Practices like meditation, spending time in nature, or even engaging in activities that fully absorb us can help quiet the mind. In these moments of stillness, insights about our true nature and our place in the world often surface. They provide clarity and guide us towards more authentic paths in life. Art and creative expression are also profound tools to explore and express our true selves. Whether it's painting, writing, music, dance, or any other form of art, creative expression allows us to bypass the rational mind and delve into deeper realms of emotion and intuition. It helps us express aspects of ourselves that might be suppressed under conventional communication. Engaging in creative activities can be both a discovery and a declaration of who we are beyond the illusions. In our modern age, technology plays a significant role in shaping our perceptions and contributing to the matrix of illusion. While technology has the incredible capacity to connect us and provide access to vast amounts of information, it can also distort reality and create new layers of illusion. The media we consume can significantly influence our view of the world. News outlets, social media platforms, and entertainment can skew our perception of what's normal, possible, and important. They often highlight extreme cases, sensational stories, and curated personas that may not represent the broader reality. To counteract this, it's crucial to cultivate media literacy, understanding the motives behind different media sources and critically evaluating the information presented. Social media platforms encourage us to present idealized versions of our lives and selves. This can reinforce the illusion of separateness and inadequacy as we compare our everyday lives to the highlight reels of others. To navigate this aspect of the digital age, it's important to maintain awareness of the difference between our digital personas and our real lives. Engaging with technology mindfully and setting boundaries around its use can help maintain a healthier balance and a clearer perception of reality. Despite its challenges, technology can also be a tool for breaking through the matrix of illusion if used mindfully. Online platforms offer unprecedented access to educational resources, diverse perspectives, and communities that can broaden our understanding of the world. By choosing to engage with technology in ways that expand our knowledge and connect us positively with others, we can leverage it to enhance our perception of reality. Having explored the depths of how we perceive ourselves and the world through various illusions, the next step is integrating these insights into our daily lives. This integration is where true transformation occurs. It involves taking the insights from our self-reflections, meditations, and critical analyses and applying them to our everyday decisions and interactions. The journey towards authenticity and clarity is ongoing. It requires continuous self-reflection and a commitment to growth. By regularly questioning our motivations, examining our thoughts, and reflecting on our actions, we can ensure that we are living in alignment with our true selves. This process isn't about reaching a final destination, but about evolving and deepening our understanding and expression of who we are. As we become more authentic, our relationships can transform. We start attracting and fostering connections with individuals who resonate with our true selves. Authentic relationships are built on transparency, respect, and mutual growth. In these relationships, illusions have less room to thrive, and genuine understanding and support can flourish. Every day, we make numerous decisions that shape our lives. By making these choices consciously, with an awareness of how they align with our true selves and the reality we wish to create, we can lead more fulfilling lives. This can mean choosing careers, hobbies, and even relationships that resonate more deeply with our core values and desires. Engaging with a community that shares a commitment to authenticity and growth can immensely support our journey. Communities can provide encouragement, different perspectives, and accountability as we navigate through the illusions and challenges of life. Whether these communities are local or online, they offer valuable connections and resources. Finally, embracing lifelong learning keeps us open and adaptable. The world is complex and ever-changing, and maintaining a posture of learning helps us to continuously refine our understanding of reality and self. This can involve formal education, self-study, or experiential learning through travel, arts, and social interactions. The path to unmasking our true selves and seeing through the matrix of illusion is complex and challenging. It involves vulnerability, questioning deep-seated beliefs, cultivating inner silence, embracing creativity, and using technology mindfully. By integrating these practices into our daily lives, we not only enhance our own lives but also contribute to a more authentic and transparent world. As we continue on this path, we learn that each step forward enriches us with wisdom and deeper connection to the essence of life, ultimately leading us to a more authentic, fulfilled existence.